And as Roman legions went to Gaul, to the Balkans, to North Africa, all over the Western world in fact, they took with them Greek nudes to put in public places, wanting to exploit both images of male strength and female eroticism.
The Romans, I think, adopted Greek culture for two principal reasons. Firstly, Greek, and particularly Greek art, offered them a language which Roman Republican sculpture didn't. It offered them a language of individual power, the naked male nude, as ruler, as individual, as king. That was very attractive for Roman emperors, offering them a way of expressing their power and supremacy that really wasn't available in Roman art. The Romans, I think, collected Greek sculpture partly as an expression of their own superiority. In a sense, it's the way in which American art galleries collect British or European art, because it's an expression of American cultural superiority over an old world which is partly finished, but whose use is to be collected and displayed in the new. To display Greek sculpture in Rome was partly to assert Roman superiority over Greece. Greece was now good for a museum, but was no longer politically active or a military threat.
Subsequent cultures often, for religious reasons, considered it a pious duty to smash any statue of the heathen gods. The sculptures in our museums are, for the most part, only second-hand copies made for travellers and collectors as souvenirs and as decorations for gardens or public baths. But Roman copies of Greek statues do show us some of the skill and the amazing naturalism and detail which we know characterised the original works. What we also know is that nude art remained more or less unchanged while the Romans conquered the Western world and founded their empire. Most artists who worked in Rome were Greeks, and most Roman collectors bought works of the great Greek masters. Based on their art, there's a common misconception that the Greeks and Romans fought, ate and slept naked, which of course they didn't. But it's fair to say that their attitudes to nudity were very different to ours. Often, however, we miss the point because we're so influenced by our own definitions of art, eroticism and pornography. Nevertheless, in 1st and 2nd century Rome, there was a relaxed attitude to nudity. There was mixed public bathing, for example. And these statues, frescoes, mosaics and paintings were all around, in public as much as in private. Some were uncomfortable, though, with such imagery. The debate within Roman society about the invasion of all things Greek provides the first clearly attested instance in European history of debates over censorship. Greek art, it was argued by some, had a corrupting influence. The fact that the pro-Greek lobby won the debate had enormous implications for the course of European culture, and specifically for the nude in Western art.